Hello everybody and welcome back to Vault Hunters. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to craft up as many of the vault crystals as we can. So we have one on the altar right now, and we also have another 10, I believe, in the chest. So last episode we left off with the one that's on there right now needing a Heart of the Sea, and so I went and found some of the buried treasures, and we only got 4 of the Hearts of the Seas from those. If we also take a look at the crafting recipe for these, we can craft these later on if we need them. Right now I just plan on getting them from treasure maps. Eventually we will end up having to craft these because we're going to burn all the boats in our close proximity, and then we're just going to be making the world bigger and bigger for no reason. But yeah, let me take those with us. We are going to jump up top and complete that crystal. Also, while we're doing this, I should say thank you to everybody for understanding and kind of being cool about it, where my GPU just decided to die after last episode. So thanks for being around here still. Let's dump that onto the table and complete the crystal. There we go. I wanted my hearts back. I am going to take this with us and go downstairs because I don't really want to have to keep jumping back up here to do these crystals right now. So let's take these with us. I'm going to leave the one we just completed, or yeah, let me put it over here actually before I forget that I have that in that chest and then I don't end up using it. But we'll leave that in there. We have one crystal down. Let's jump back down the ladder if I can. There we go, and let's hang out right about here. And for right now, we'll drop it there and there. Let's go ahead and get another crystal going. And it looks like we have most of all of that. So that's nether wart stuff we have. We have the flesh. We have the charcoal. We don't have the bell. Is that something we can craft, or do I need to go... Oop, that's not it. Let me see. Do we craft that, or can we just get it from villagers? We can get it from villagers. They sell it. We also have 2 villages that way that we can just go and grab the stuff from. No, we need charcoal. We need charcoal, we need rotten flesh, and we need the nether rack, or nether wart blocks, which should be right here. And let's see, let's grab our rotten flesh as well before we jump on over to the village. I should mention as well, if this episode actually does come out, then my stuff is holding together. I did record this episode once already, or try and record this episode once already, and my computer died in the middle of the episode. So yeah, fun times. We do have a new GPU in the system, so we are now currently using a 1660 Super instead of the what was it, the GTX 770 from 2013. We're now using a 2019 card, so it's better than nothing, I guess. And let's see, we need that bell. I am pretty sure we do not have any in our chest, so I do need to jump on over to that village and just grab them from there. Yeah, we don't have any in the chest here. This village only has 1 bell, it looks like. I'm going to circle around the top side here. Maybe there's another bell just to kind of get one extra if we can. I already grabbed the waystone from here as well. Yeah, there's not anything else here. We had 1 bell, and that was about it. I took all the people already. This is where we also got our honey from a little while back when we needed that. And let's go ahead and drop that on in there and get another crystal going for today. Let's get this ready for the altar here. And let's see. We need clay, gold, snowballs, and poisonous potatoes. We have... we might need to break down some snow blocks, but we do have the snow. So let's grab that. Let me take a couple stacks of these. We need the clay as well. And let me just take 2 of those. That might be enough blocks to complete that. Or actually, it was like 400 blocks, wasn't it? 449. Yeah, we need a lot more than that. Okay, so let's grab the rest of those. That might still not be enough, so let me take that as well. And we need the poisonous potatoes, which are over in this guy here. And gold. Gold is over on this wall. I forgot I did go ahead and set up like a little storage area to kind of get everything closer together instead of having stuff here and then stuff over there. And I was slowly getting onto those back walls as well. So I did this just to kind of speed up the process of getting to my stuff and not just having a bunch of stuff all over the place anymore. It seems to be working out. It's going to take me a little while to kind of remember where things are, but for the most part, it seems a little bit better of a setup here. Let's break these guys down, and we might also need more of those. Yep, another 125 blocks. Is it just this? It is indeed. Sweet. We need 115 to go. We don't have any more clay. That's all of our clay. I need to go grab more of that. Let me grab my fortune shovel and see if we can grab the snowballs as well here. Well, we only need 119 of them, and we have more than enough for that, so let's dump all this into the table. Cool. The clay is going to be a bit of an issue here. I need to go find clay out in the world here, because we don't currently have any statues producing clay, and we don't have a way of making it, I don't believe. Let me actually double check that before I run out of here and try and find that. So let me see. Can we make clay? We can't really craft it. We just have to find it in the world. We do have options for it with mods, but we don't have any mods unlocked at the moment, and so we can't really do that. So for right now, let me just grab my Silk Touch shovel, and I'm going to fly around and search for some clay here. I don't think we're going to find big pockets either, so it's going to take a little while to get it, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue here. A good place to start would have been right in front of our base here. We do have clay deposits. I don't know if this is going to be 125, though. That is definitely not. That was like 10, 14, okay. But we do have more pockets here, so that's a good sign. What am I stuck on? This thing is sticky, apparently. Get me out of that, please. Thank you. Let's grab this pocket as well. That's another 10 or so. Let's grab that. I need to make another magnet very badly. Oh, you know what? I had totally forgot about it, but we do have danks now. So we can actually make a couple of those before we run vaults on Monday, because we can go ahead and store stuff in them instead of taking a bunch of boxes and stuff with us now. So that's going to come in handy. Well, we only needed 115, so that's my bad. I grabbed more than we needed, but there we go. That's another crystal down. Let's get that going here. I pressed the button. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Let me drop off the clay and stuff as we don't need it anymore. Do I have a one for dirt? I do indeed. Okay. So let's grab this guy and grab our crystals from here, because I put them away so I didn't die and lose them. But we need oak, we need a phantom membrane, some flint, and some iron. We have all of that and more, so that's good. Let's grab our oak from over here. We should have oak, and I don't have enough. So I need to go cut some more trees down. That's fine. That's not a big deal. We need some iron. We need some flint. Iron should be right over here, and the flint should be there. Cool. The phantom membrane is going to be on this side still. I haven't moved all of these stuff over to the wall of chest over there. So we still have some stuff scattered around every now and again. But let's drop all of this onto the table and complete almost all of that. We need a little bit more iron and a little bit more wood. That should go ahead and do the trick for the iron. I'll go ahead and cut down some oak trees and finish off this crystal here in just a second. Let me drop this stuff off and skip the night so we don't have stuff spawning. And let me get to cutting down some trees. So we got enough wood now. Let's dump this onto the table as well. That's another crystal down and ready to go. Is that our fourth one, right? I might go ahead and hold off on making more. Yeah, we have 4, right? We have 1 upstairs and then these 3. I actually want to make a couple of the danks, because I honestly totally forgot that I even had those. So for right now, let's give the crystal crafting a break, and we will go ahead and craft together a couple of the danks, because right now we only have 1, and that only has 9 storage. So we're going to need multiples of those things at the moment, and we can't really upgrade them either because they need vault diamonds. So yeah, we don't have vault diamonds. We're not going to do that anytime soon. But in order to craft more of these, we need more of the arena boxes, which are shulker boxes and the benetite gems and also planks. So let's grab a couple shulker boxes. We're only going to craft maybe 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure. We'll try 4. If we have enough stuff for 4, then great. I don't know if we're going to need more than 5 of the danks in our inventory at one time. I feel like taking that many with us is a bit of a risk due to the fact of the kind of it's a little costly to make, right? Oh, we also need netherite. Ooh, I forgot about that. We might not be able to craft 4 regardless because of the netherite, but we might be able to craft 1 or 2. So we need oak, or we need planks, not necessarily oak, but we need that. We also need chests. We have chests already crafted. I'm not worried about that. And let's get the shulkers crafted at least. And the rest of the stuff is going to be up top here. None of our vault stuff is down low. So let's get back up here. We have all of our benetite stuff in the chest back over this way. So it should be this guy. Nope, not that guy. Nope, not that guy either. Not that one either. Oh man, my storage thing, huh? The gems. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we need those. We are also going to need woodadite. So these guys, which we don't have very many of. Just to remember, these were vault diamonds, right? Yep. Okay, never mind. We can't do that. But we are making the arena boxes, which only require those. So we should be able to craft 4 of them, hopefully here. Oh, it didn't put the whole thing into the crafting menu. Okay, I see what I did there. Never mind. Let me do this manually. So all we got to do is swap in the shulker box. So there's 2, 3, and 4. And then we need our netherite and our woodadite. And that's it. We can make more danks. So we should have one in this guy, which we do indeed. Sweet. We are also probably going to need more of the woodadite gems because we need 4 of the perfect ones, which is 4 of the normal ones, which should be 16 of these guys, right? So let's get 4 of these. We have enough for 1 at the moment. And what does the woodadite look like? Because I genuinely do not know. Is that it? That's alexandrite. Oh, it's these purple guys right here. Okay, so we have a few of those. We have 3, 4. We have more on this little pile here. So let me grab my fortune pick. I'm also going to grab my silk touch, actually, and pick these guys up and move them because we have the fortune modifier in our silk, or not our silk touch, our vein mine thing. So when we use that, we do get more of a chance of getting fortune applied to it. So if I manage to pick all these up and move them and then vein mine them, we should hopefully get more out of it. Maybe. Well, I think I grabbed all the woodadite that we have in our setup here, so let's plop all of this down. We only have 17 blocks worth of it. It might be a little bit of a waste to burn all of these in one go here, but the more of this stuff we have, the better, I suppose. Oh, my thing's downstairs, dang it. Okay, much better. We have our fortune pick. I'm going to very quickly drop this stuff off just so we don't pick anything up with them. And we're not breaking that stuff down, so it doesn't matter if it's in our inventory or not. But let's see if we get enough of the woodadite gems here to make the four danks that we want to make today. That would be cool. I didn't vein mine everything. There we go. So we got 38 gems from 17. So that's not terrible, I don't guess. We got 9 worth of the crystals, so we should be able to make another 1 off of this stuff as well. So yeah, we should be good making the danks right now. So we have a little bit of ancient debris and a few of the netherite scraps. We only have enough to make 4 ingots right now until we smelt this stuff down. So let's do that. That's at least 1 more dank. So let's do this and that. There we go. Let's craft together a few more of these. So we're only going to do 4 and then another 4 as well. And then we can just hold on to the rest of this so we don't burn it and make these unnecessarily at the moment. So we can only make 2 more of these, so let's smelt down. We need another couple things of ancient debris to make the scrap, and then we should be able to craft these guys here in just a second. So let me smelt this stuff down and get it going. So our netherite scrap is just about done. I want to see what we need for another crystal, actually, because I do want to craft a few more of these. 2600 cobble. Ooh, I don't know if we have that. We do have a lot of cobble, but I don't know if we have 2900 worth of or 2600 worth of cobble. There's some melons. We got the lapis. We should have those. I just don't remember where I put them because we needed them once before. There we go. We have them right here. Never mind. So let's take those guys out. What did I just grab? That thing. Okay. So let's dump the strings here, the cobwebs. And let's take a look and see if we actually have 2600 cobble. We probably do. Yeah, we have a lot of compressed cobble. Okay, so we need to unload our inventory again so we can actually mess with this cobble here. But before we actually do that, let's take our netherite before I forget about it. And let's craft up our last couple danks we're going to try and craft today. So we need these guys there. And let's take that and do this. And we should be able to do this as well, so we don't have to change out the whole thing. And then we just plop that in there. There we go. Cool. So now we have 4 danks, and we can go through and name them to something specific, and we can also set the inventories to be specific things as well. But before we do that, let me grab the stuff here to finish off this crystal. Well, let's start dropping this stuff on the table here. So that's the lapis done. We have to drop all of the normal cobble, which we have to go through and do manually here. I don't know if there's a way for me to like shift drop everything, but there's all that. We need 1,700 more, so we should more than likely have enough here. That just got us to 500, so that's going to put us at around 1,000, right? A little bit over 1,000. Let's dump all that. I could have looked at my hand there. Would have told me what I had in my hand. Oops. And all we have left is 582, which should be one stack. That gets us to 576, and we just need a little bit more to complete that. There we go, 630. So let's drop all this, and that should be that crystal for the most part done. We just need a couple more melons, and we might have enough of the melon slices here to not have to go to our whatchamacallit. Yeah, we have melon slices. Okay, so we need 5 melons. We should be able to craft that. Not a big deal. That's 7. Cool. Let's drop that onto this. And there is another crystal done for today. We are not doing any more today. That is it. Yeah, I forgot that we even had these. So there we go. We have 5 crystals ready to go, or 4 crystals ready to go for Monday. So now that we have these danks, we can go through and set the filters for stuff that we want to go ahead and pick up and go directly into our dank. So things that we come across very frequently is what we're going to put in here. So let's take a golden apple. Let me drop these gems off as well so we don't mix these guys up with the other stuff here. So that can go there. I have a stair in my inventory from up top, so let me plop that back down real quick. And we can continue grabbing stuff now. So we have 1 golden apple. Let's take 1 cheese, 1 tomato, burger patty, burger bun. Vault cookies aren't going to be spawning anymore, so we don't need to waste an inventory slot on that. Let us take one of the power bars and candy bars, the hearty apples. We'll do one of all of these. We're not going to do the kiwi because I think those came from boss boxes. I don't think we've come across those in chest. I could be wrong. I don't remember seeing those, though. And let's see. How many items was that? That is over 9 items, so we are going to use 1 dank for this stuff. And let's see, what do we want in there? Let's plop those guys and those guys. Let's actually take out the golden apple and put these guys in there instead. And now if we hold control, I believe, and click on it, it should lock the item in there so that we can go ahead and take it out now. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. Or yeah, I guess it is, because if we shift click it, it takes it out of there. But as soon as we close the dank, it goes right back in there. It shows it in our hotbar, but it keeps it in the dank. So we should always have 1 item in here so that we can constantly keep that filter going and we don't lose that filter. So that's how that's going to work out. So that's 1 dank done. I will need to name these, and I'm going to do that. I just don't know at the moment what I want to name these at the current time. But then this guy here can go ahead and hold our golden apples and the power bars. And let's see, what else do we want in this one? We are going to have star essence, skill essence. The soul flames I will deal with when we come across them. I'm not too worried about them at the moment. Let's take the bronze and that stuff as well. Let's see, we're also going to need one for magnetite. So is that already 9 items? I believe we're kind of close to it so far. Or actually right on the money. So let me lock these. And then we are going to change this over to pick up all. Or filtered pickup. Never mind. We're going to set it to that. Did I set this one to filtered pickup as well? We did indeed. Okay, so those 2 are done. And what else is really common that we come across? I'm going to take the Wootek shards and the Vault nuggets. Also the Vault Is that stuff we come across in the vault, or is that boss boxes as well? This is where I'm a little rusty. I'm gonna just put everything that I see, I guess. Those things aren't super common, but we are coming across them nonetheless. And that should be everything from this box, right? Except these guys. Let me take one of those as well. We can start another dank. And for right now, we'll just go ahead and shift everything in. Let me lock all of those down. Change this to filter pickup. And let's see. We have 3 more items available. That's all vault gear stuff. We're not going to put that in there. We have gems, which right now we only have 8 gems. So I wouldn't mind putting them in their own box, to be honest. So yeah, let me do that. Let me take one of each of these. And then we'll put those in the other box that doesn't have anything named just yet. We also have more gems that we just don't have in gem form because we don't have them broken down just yet. But with this one, we're going to start off on the second thing here to keep that one open. And the reason for that is when we put our building block in this box, that's what we're going to try and use this box for. We should only be able to place down that item, right? So if we use our netherrack or our stone, whatever we were using, rocky stone, it should go here, and then we can lock it, set it to filter pickup, and then if we shift click and change it to construction mode, we can't scroll to anything else, or we can scroll to other stuff, never mind, but we can't place that stuff down because it doesn't let us do that. So that way we don't run into any issues, and that way we can use this to just go ahead and build our little pillars and stuff as we need to, and then as we mine that back up, it all should go back into this, like so. So that's pretty cool. Everything is filtered. We still have those 3 slots, like I said. I wouldn't mind getting a dank up and running for the ores themselves. I don't want to put those in there at the moment with those 3 slots because it's not really going to make a difference, to be honest. Oh, you know what? One more thing that I totally forgot about is the normal healing potions. Those we come across fairly frequently, not super common anymore now that we're level 30 in the vaults, but we still get them every now and again. So it will come in handy to have those going into a dank here instead of eating up inventory space. So that should do us pretty good with the vault here. We have 2 open slots now, so that's nice. Is there anything else that I want to put in there that I can think of right now? Not really, because everything that we get from the vault is in these chests, other than the random blocks that we may or may not pick up, like stone and stuff. I'm not too worried about that stuff. I am a little curious whether or not we can put splash potions in here and use them. So let me drop that guy in there. Oop, you know what? Hold on. Let me lock that. And then if we hold shift, nope. I need to change this over to construction. That's something I got to get used to. So we have the splash potion selected. Can we throw that? We cannot. Okay, so that's good news. So we still need to take those manually in our inventory. We also need to carry it in the shulker, or we can carry it in this. That's not a big deal. Carry it in this and just take them out as we need them. So yeah, that would work. Because it stacks to 216, right? Or 160 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Does it tell me on this? It tells me right there, 256. Okay, so we can do it like that. There's just no way for me to auto-fill my inventory. And it's probably quicker for me, honestly, just to take the shulker with me. So you know what? Let's take this out of the dank here. We don't want that in there. And we will replace it with... let me shift off of this because I guess that's what's causing that to not let me take it out now. There we go. Is that going to stay? It is indeed. Cool. I am going to plop the ender eyes in there. I'm assuming that we might be able to use these when we get to the thing instead of having to plop down this guy over and over again. So that might come in handy. I don't know of a way of testing that right now since... Oh, you know what? There we go. It did indeed. I must have just spam clicked a few of them because one of these did come flying out of this thing. I didn't know what that noise was. But yeah, that works. Cool. So let's do that. And then we can... oh, you know what? Let me get off of that. And let's move these guys around. So let's take this guy and put him there. Lock that, unlock that one, put that there, and lock it. And now when we open this, we should have that ready to go and ready to activate the portals, hopefully. Or worst case scenario, we just have to open it and take them out just like we would have with the splash potions here. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode. In between episodes, I'll rename these just so I can keep track of which one's which and we're not mixing them up when it comes time to hot swap things in the vault and getting confused and stuff like that. But for right now, that's going to go ahead and be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.